what's up you guys? My name is Aegis and welcome back to the Aegis Empire. Now if you do happen to enjoy this video, please consider leaving a like, and if you enjoyed it so much, please subscribe, it will be greatly appreciated. In the previous episode, I discussed the plans I had for this series. Off camera, I did a whole bunch of grinding, got a whole bunch of materials, got a whole bunch of wood and whatnot, and then I died from fall damage, and I completely lost where the original area was in the previous episode. Now, I did find a new area, I regrinded everything, I got all my materials back. I actually did a little bit of work, so let's check it out. Now, what I did off camera, I found this wonderful area. I'm planning on building my base in this mountain. Over here, it's going to start over here. I don't want to build it back here. There's a giant like ravine area back here, so it's like it would be very difficult to just work with this. I don't mind doing stuff with this area, just my overall base isn't going to be in here. Now, I have mapped out this area. Oh, I don't think I can get out of here. Oh no. Now I have mapped out this area a whole bunch. There's these huge mountains over here, and it's kind of where I plan to integrate all the city stuff. So it's basically going to be a mountainscape for my subscribers. That's what I was discussing in the last episode, is that the Aegis Empire is going to be filled with a bunch of subscriber buildings. It's going to be a huge city with all my subscribers in it, so that way y'all can be recognized and have that interaction with each other. Now, what I did off camera, so there's actually this, I don't know if I can get back up here, let me grab some blocks. So off camera, I built this giant hole. Let me grab some dirt. I built this hole. Ouch. I dug out this giant hole. This is going to be the entrance to get up to the base area. Now, as far as the base itself, I'm still not too sure exactly what I want to do. But I do want to build it in this mountain and like have windows across here and it just be integrated in this entire mountain, and like under here there's like a little under ledge right here that would be really cool to have under there. I really hope it'll look really nice. That's kind of my plan and what I'm trying to go for. Like I said, off camera, I went and grinded a whole bunch. I got a whole bunch of coal, a whole bunch of resources. I got 29 diamonds, a few stacks of iron ore, some redstone. I got some lapis and some gold. Also got a whole bunch of cobblestone and some wood. Now, like I said in the intro, I did happen to die and completely lost the original area, so I literally spent an extra amount of time gathering all this. This is like triple what I originally had, just because it just is. Because I was like, you know what, we're just gonna hella grind. I actually set the spawn point over here, so if I die again, I don't end up somewhere where I don't know where I'm at, because it for some reason it's randomly spawning me somewhere in this map. I'm not sure if it's like a 1.16 bug or whatnot, but that's just what's going on. Now, in today's episode, I do plan on kind of building this up a little bit, kind of, making this look all sprucey and nicey. Okay. And I'm gonna start to dig this out and start getting like the interlinings of my base started, just so we can go ahead and have a home, and so we're not just living on a mountaintop with just chests and a furnace and a crafting table, So I'm going to go ahead and start on this. My kind of plan is to like line this up with wood and kind of really get into detail of this and make this look really, really nice. And then I'm going to get started on the interworkings of the base inside the mountain. Alright guys, here is an update of what's going on. Now, it's not looking too amazing at the moment. I still haven't added detail or finished the top yet. I'm going to clean this up right here. I kind of took this and took that out just so there's more of a flat surface to get back here, so it's not just walking on a 2 block wide pathway, so that way you can actually move around without bumping into blocks and whatnot. So yeah, that's what's kind of going on right now. I'm about to add a whole bunch more detail and get at least get this bottom part of the tunnel finished. Not finished, but at least structurally finished. Okay, so I've done hit an impasse. I don't know if that looks good or if this will look good. I haven't finished that, but I don't know if that type of style would look good or if that style would look good. I honestly think this looks a little bit better. When I stand out here, if you look on the trapdoor side, that looks a little bit better than the one with the stairs. If I do this one over here, I'm going to do like lights behind the trapdoor and then keep the stone right there. I think that would be a really great idea. Yeah, I'm gonna take these out over here and we're just gonna do that. I think it'll look a lot better. Okay, so here's what it's looking like so far. I've added in a few bit of detail. I've not as much detail as I want at this moment, but I'm just gonna wait for a little bit more so I can go ahead and start on the inner workings of the actual base. So I did like a stair pattern going in, so it's like you can actually see out here that it like goes in. I think that looks really cool. Also, in the last clip I showed y'all this. I decided to make it full trapdoors and I put torches right there for now. Like I said, the lighting is going to go behind the trapdoors and I'll probably do something with the exposed brick. I'm not too sure yet. I put some wood behind here and these ladders, they were already there, but I put the pillars here and it looks pretty good. I do plan on putting a water elevator here. That way it's a little bit faster. If not, a water elevator, if we do happen to make it to the end, I'll just make this a flying thing. You know, you fly in and then you can fly up to get out. That would be pretty awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start digging this out and try and get the dimensions of the inside of this space. Like I said, I'm not too sure exactly what I want to do with this area. I do know I want a pretty decently sized base. I've also thought about with this giant ravine back here, I could put farms back here. I'd love to build, I would love to build some farms and put them back here. There's a huge space back here we can do. I don't know, I think a mob farm might be pretty good, or just general farms like a wheat or sugarcane farm or whatnot be awesome. Pretty freaking awesome. I know I keep saying awesome in this episode. That's probably going to be a running trend in my channel, is just saying awesome and whatnot. And apparently I like to say and a lot. But that's just who I am. I'm not going to change how I speak. Just because I'm not going to change how I speak. Now, I do kind of want this to be like, I don't know if I want to cover this or put a window here. I am going to get all this ore out of it so it doesn't look as bad. I am going to have like a big entryway right here, like a good like awning to get into the base. Still not too sure what exactly I want to do as far as like the outer design. I could line it up all with wood, or even, you know, make like a diagonal that would look pretty cool, and you can like see the floors and levels inside there. That would be pretty cool. It's just a few ideas. I'm going to go ahead and start clearing this out, and I'll see you guys in the next clip. Okay, so a little something with the audio. I'm not sure how long it's been cut out. Ooh, there's a witch. I'm not sure how long it's been cut out, like the in-game audio. I just fixed it. I don't even know if I even started with in-game audio, if you want me to be completely honest, but I just fixed it, so you should be able to hear in-game audio. I know on the previous episode there wasn't in-game audio due to the fact of I didn't know how to set it up with this recording software, and it turned out I needed to get a whole different download a whole different software so I can record the audio. It's really annoying, but yeah, that just kind of bothered me, so I recorded a clip. Anyways, I actually decided to do a time lapse on this one, so I'm gonna do a time lapse and just digging this out because those are really satisfying. Okay, so I have finished digging out this giant area to start at least somewhat of our base, probably in the next episode. My sort of kind of plans is, like I said, it's going to have like a window going all the way around, or even just doing a cross window, and you can see like the separate floors and levels that I'm going to put in here, because I don't know if I want to put levels or if I want to do like individual farms on each floor, or even just have a mega base and just build and just build and just for fun. I would absolutely love just building just for fun. That would be freaking awesome. Like I said, the growing trend that's going to happen on my channel is me saying awesome a lot and whatnot like that. Now, as far as like the design aspect, I don't know if like this hump looks good. Kind of looking at it now, I'm just kind of like, but that just could just be because there's absolutely no build there and there's absolutely no wood or structure whatsoever. So I'm sure once we get a structure in there, it will start looking a lot better. So I'm actually going to work on that right now, work on getting at least somewhat of a structure and somewhat an idea started. Okay, so here's what I've kind of have going on. So I kind of implemented the shape of the mountain for my entryway. I'm going to do something like this. I don't know if like this design is going to stay. I may end up changing the design. But overall, I think this is how I kind of want to do the structure. This is going to be lifted 3 more blocks up just so there's more headspace and you kind of get more of a grand look instead of it just being 3 blocks total. So I do plan on having this section as well as a section up here, kind of like a balcony. So taking out this section and putting in like a balcony and stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool. Just like a I want to say a beach house, but like a resort essentially, like a resort, like a hotel or like something that's extremely grand and extremely fancy. And like I said, I still don't know about this design. This design is a little bit iffy. I may take these and push them back one. That would look really well. I may go ahead and try that. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and try that. Okay, so here's what it's looking like now. The structure anyways. So I've made this structure go all the way across, like with the area I dug out. I started to dig out the right there at the edge. I started digging up where I said it needs to go up 3 more blocks. I'm actually about to go ahead and clear out the entire top layer of 3 blocks, and then I'll get back to you and show you what that looks like. And I'm gonna go ahead and get like a bottom structure and go ahead and just get the overall frame of the area mapped out. So this is currently my progress of digging this out. Okay, so I have finished tearing this out and I got all this built up. I decided to do the wood up here, and then I went ahead and put some stone bricks over here. I think it looks pretty good. It looks pretty alright. Like I said, this up here will look a lot better because this is going to be a completely different story, and that's just still going to come down, and there's going to be like a balcony and stuff and whatnot up there. But overall, the base is actually looking pretty good so far. We built up this tunnel. It's still not completely finished, but it looks pretty good. I still need to do all this. I also need to work on more detail in here and getting this more and more like looking better. And that's already looking really good, and this is going to turn out so well, like really well. And at the beginning of the episode, I was talking about how there's like a little ledge over here. I'm wanting to either bring something down here to where you can actually come down and actually look at ground level. Basically expanding and making the entire mountain my base. I'm excited for it. But unfortunately, that's all I have time for today. Now, if you did enjoy this video, definitely crush that like button. If you really loved it, definitely consider subscribing to join the Aegis Empire family. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.